Your man Kofi Asante Mensah. Welcome to the future of Ghana's digital journalism. This is NSG News and I am Kofi Asante Mensah. Today is the 9th day of March 2025 and this afternoon I have an editorial for you and some news updates. Just after this breather we'll settle in for the headlines, then I'll come to you with my editorial. Welcome to the program. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure having you over there. Thank you. Like our pages and share some few comments and I'll be here to read it to the rest of the world. And that is our social media handles on your screen right now. We're coming to you from the center of the world. Here is Accra, Ghana, from Jacana Street here in Amahia in the Adenta municipality in the capital, Accra. By way of news update this afternoon, 4 injured Ghanaian soldiers responding to treatment likely to be managed in Lebanon. This is from the GAF, the Ghana Armed Forces. The 4 Ghanaian army officers wounded in a missile attack on the country's UNICEF peacekeeping base in southern Lebanon are responding to treatment and are expected to receive further medical care there. A senior military official has said, with repatriation home only a possibility if their condition deteriorates significantly. And this is by way of news update. That is the Director General for Public Affairs of the Ghana Armed Forces, Captain Veronica Adjo Ahin, speaking to media men here in Accra today. And this is by way of news updates. Let's give you some more news updates. This afternoon, the Energy Minister is speaking, and he's talking about the fear of shortage of fuel in this country. Ghana not immediately threatened by fuel shortages, and this is the Energy Ministry. The technical advisor at the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition, Dr. Yusuf Suleimana, is talking this afternoon, and he says he has assured Ghanaians that the country is not facing an immediate fuel supply shortage despite growing concerns over rising tensions in the Middle East. This is NSG News and this is by way of news updates from this republic, the Republic of Ghana. Let's do some more stories here by way of news update. The Ministry of Health is talking and the minister is saying Kwabena Minta Akando, that's the minister, he says he has revealed that Ghana recorded 8 deaths and over 1,000 confirmed cases of mpox since a fresh outbreak began in May 2025. The minister disclosed in Parliament while responding to questions from the minority leader Alexander Afenyomarkin about the rising number of cases of the disease across more than 120 districts nationwide. According to Mr. Minta Akando, since the outbreak began in May 2025, the Ministry of Health, through the Ghana Health Service and with partner support, has activated a coordinated multi-sectorial response aimed at interrupting transmission and protecting public health. This is the future of Ghana's digital journalism, and we do some more stories after this breather. I'll be right back. All right, it's time for NSG News. Welcome, my name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and here at NSG News you'll get serious documentary to watch, news, reviews, views and what have you, because we have Pulse of the Week and also exclusive on the hot seat. On NSG News, we say news with integrity. Hi. Welcome back and thank you very much for being there for us. Let's do some more news updates before we settle in for the editorial for this afternoon. Check with your time. It's 36 minutes gone past the hour 2 and we're coming to you live from our national studios here in Amahia in the Republic of Ghana, Accra. Let's do some more stories. Momo vendor and customer killed in bloody armed robbery attack, and 2 people have been confirmed dead while 3 others are in critical condition following a robbery attack on a mobile money vendor at Pofoso junction in the Savannah region. The incident occurred around 8 p.m. on Sunday, March 8, 2026, when armed robbers reportedly attacked the operator while he was attending to a customer. According to reports, the assailant opened fire during the attack, shooting the vendor and the customer who had gone there to conduct a transaction. The two victims were rushed to the hospital but died on the way. Let's do some more news updates here on the future of Ghana's digital journalism. This afternoon, there is a condemnation of what happened to the Ghanaian soldiers in Lebanon, and this is coming from the UN chief. He condemns attack on Ghanaian peacekeepers in Lebanon, demands accountability. This afternoon, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has issued a formal condemnation following an incident that left 3 Ghanaian peacekeeping wounded in southwestern Lebanon. The personnel were caught in heavy gunfire on Friday, March 6, 2026, while stationed at their position in Al-Qusar. The incident occurred as the region faces its most significant surge in violence since the 2024 ceasefire, with escalating cross-border exchanges between the Israel Defense Force and armed groups. And this is by way of news update. Let's do some more stories by way of news update for you this afternoon, because this afternoon there is more here for you. When I return from this short break, I will be settling in on when safety turns marketplace, and I'm going to talk about the footbridges we have made marketplaces. And this is an editorial piece from NSG and presented to you by Kofi Asante Mensah. Just after this, brother, there is more for you. Please do stay with us.
Get used to it. I have stepped into my new beginning. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday of darkness is gone. A whole new beginning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get used to it. I've stepped into my new level. See me watching me fly on eagle's wing. A whole new beginning.
Always a pleasure to have you. Thank you very much for joining us here. This is the future of Ghana's digital journalism, and this is Kofi Asante Mensah bringing you some news updates, and that is our social media platform. Please go ahead and like our page on all social media handles. Please do that right now and share some few comments with me, and I'll be happy to read it to the rest of the world. If somebody's celebrating his or her birthday, please, I'll be here to celebrate with you. Thank you very much, and let's get into our editorial for this afternoon. This afternoon, I'm talking about when safety becomes a marketplace, the growing crisis of footbridge trading in Ghana. And I want to repeat the subject for editorial this afternoon: when safety becomes a marketplace, the growing crisis of footbridge trading in Ghana. I want us to begin right now. And across many parts of Ghana, especially here in Accra, footbridges built to protect pedestrians are gradually being transformed into busy marketplaces. What were once safety structures meant to keep and to help citizens cross dangerous highways have now become trading hubs, occupied by hawkers selling everything from clothing and food to electronics and cosmetics. And you can see it at my the back screen over here. You can see it, and that's the footbridge. People walking on it, and they will be buying, and people are already there selling. All right. The situation raises serious questions about public safety, urban planning, enforcement of bylaws, and the socioeconomic pressures that push traders into such spaces. I want us to talk about the original purpose of footbridges. Footbridges are a critical component of urban road safety infrastructure. They are constructed over major highways and busy roads to allow pedestrians to cross safely without interacting with fast-moving vehicles. So they will interact with fast-moving vehicles. These structures were designed to reduce pedestrian knockdowns and improve traffic flow in heavily populated areas. However, in many Ghanaian cities, particularly in areas such as Kaneshi, if you know Kaneshi, La Paz, Achimota, Medina, and the Kwame Nkrumah interchange, these footbridges are increasingly being occupied by traders who display goods on the walkways or beneath the structures. And I spoke about two things: on the walkways or beneath the structures. The result is a transformation of safety infrastructure into informal commercial spaces, often referred to by commuters as hanging markets. So they are around the footbridge, beneath it, or on the walkway, and these are hanging markets. Let me talk about pedestrians caught in the middle. For pedestrians, the consequences are immediate and frustrating. Walkways that should provide free and safe passage are narrowed by stalls, and I'm talking about mini stalls, okay, goods and crowds. In some cases, pedestrians are forced to squeeze through tiny pathways, and I've gone through that before, between traders, goods, or step off the bridge entirely. Reports from busy locations such as Kaneshi, Medina, Footbridge reveal that traders activities significantly impede movement. Of course, the activities impede your movement and warn to you if you touch their goods, leaving commuters with a very limited space to walk. Many pedestrians complain about it, and I've complained. That's why I'm here to talk to you about it. Congestion and obstruction of movement, frequent theft and pickpocketing in crowded spaces, unhygienic conditions, verbal disputes when goods are accidentally touched. Sometimes they will force you to buy the whole thing. Some victims have reported losing phones or money in the overcrowded environment. When bridges become difficult to use, many pedestrians abandon their altogether and cross highways directly, ironically defeating the very purpose of the infrastructure. If you remember, around 2019, there was an 18-year student who got knocked down by some of these speeding vehicles around Adenta. We are here in Adenta. I'm here. So we heard the news, we rushed there, and this WAS Senior High School, West African Senior High School student was knocked down, a girl, and that erupted the campaign for the footbridge. So the footbridge was made at Medina, at Adenta, and a couple of other places. But listen, the people are not using it. Why are they not using it? People have turned the walkways and the pathways and the footbridges as their marketplaces. So when the place is congested and people can walk freely, they will find other alternatives. Here are the safety risks. The occupation of footbridges by traders poses multiple safety threats. Number one, risk of pedestrian accident. When bridges become congested or inaccessible, pedestrians often choose to cross highways at ground level. So I'll show you some videos, and there you can see some videos. These are La Quantana, Medina guards fighting with pedestrians, and there you have it. There you have it. I'll play these videos for you, and there you have it. She is crossing the road, dangerously crossing that road. And look at her. You can see. Look at her. She is dangerously crossing that road, and she can suffer and knock down. Number 2, structural stress on bridges. They are putting a lot of stress on the bridge because it's supposed to be a walkway. People just walk. So when you settle on it the whole day with goods or wares, the structural integrity of this footbridge is questioned. We are yet to see a disaster that footbridge collapses, and when it does at Medina, Kaneshi or Circle, it is going to be disastrous. I remember around last 2-3 years when on the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, some drivers and overspeeding cars skidded the footbridge and fell down, and it was very chaotic, I must say. Let me talk about, okay, there is a message for me. I'll be reading that shortly. And structural stress on bridges, that's the point I've got into. Very, very important. So you put a lot of pressure on the footbridge, and lo and behold, if it collapses, and that's the structure over there, that's the footbridge. You can see that's the footbridge. That's the footbridge over there. When you put a lot of stress on the footbridge, mind you, it can collapse. Authority warned that heavy trading activities may weaken the structural integrity of some bridges. The constant presence of stores, I'm talking about mini stores, small stores, goods and crowds adds weight and pressure beyond the bridge's intended design capacity. So you are putting a lot of weight on the bridge, the footbridge. Number 3, fire and emergency hazards. Some traders operate directly under bridges along highways. They are there, Medina, Adenta, Kaneshi, Circle. They are there. They are operating under there. And they cook, they eat, they sleep there. Some traders operate directly under bridges along highways. This exposes them to falling cargo from trucks or potential vehicle crashes, incidents that have previously caused deaths and injuries in Ghana. So in a section of fire that can break up because they are cooking over there, some are using charcoal and gas and what have you, it can result to some crashes. And we're here calling the attention of government and the district assemblies, the transport ministry, the road and highway ministry. Please pay attention. I want to talk about why these traders occupy the footbridges. The transformation of footbridges into marketplaces is not simply an act of lawlessness. No, it is not. It is also a reflection of deeper economic realities. So overpopulation here in Accra, people are struggling to make ends meet. People are struggling to put food on their table. So they will go and sell under the footbridge. In our next episode, I'll be talking about people selling within the medians of the roads, dog chain, sometimes knife, kids, guns, and everything you want to buy, you can get it within the medians of the streets here in Accra. But today, my attention and our attention is on the footbridge. So I'm talking about the fact that this is not just a matter of lawlessness. No, it is the economic realities of people here in Accra. They are suffering. They put wares. See, look at them. It's like boutique. They have opened boutique on look at it. They have opened boutique. Oh, this is more than ShopRite, Accra Mall, or where. Serious market happening. For some traders, these bridges provide a daily livelihood opportunity that they cannot easily abandon. What is government and the institution or the institutions doing about it? What is their response to this? Recognizing the dangers, city authorities and government institutions have begun taking steps to reclaim these spaces. And Footbridge was there at Medina. They have cleared that space. It's not the first time. It's not the first time they will clear the space. This city guards and their DCs and MCs and security authorities, they will go to sleep, especially when the year is about ending. They will say, oh, it is Christmas time, it is Easter time, let's allow them to sell small, and they will come back and cause a lot of havoc and mayhem. So when Footbridge went there this morning, they have cleared the place. But I want to bring it to your attention, and that's it you can see over there. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly, AMA, and other municipal assemblies like La Nkwantanai, Dade Nkwantanai municipality, that is Medina and Adenta and all of that, they have also taken steps. They have launched decongestion exercise aimed at removing traders from pavements, roadsides, and footbridges to restore pedestrian mobility. Listen, in 2025, for instance, traders operating on the Kaneshi footbridge were ordered, and here in Medina, they were also ordered to vacate the structure after inspections revealed safety concerns and deterioration of the facility. Here in Medina, people were shipped. I'll show you some videos. People were caned. People were asked to kneel down, raise their hands up, and sometimes they were asked to be waving. They were waving in the air. They were waving in the air. These operations often involve 1. Enforcement teams clearing traders from bridges. 2. Confiscation of goods from repeat offenders. Attempt to relocate traders to designated market areas. However, enforcement has proven very, very tough and difficult. Many traders return after authorities leave, highlighting the challenges of balancing economic survival with urban regulation. What is the way forward? 1. The issue of footbridges turning into marketplaces cannot be solved by enforcement alone. It requires a comprehensive and humane approach to put human face to it. Let's talk about the first one. Creation of alternative trading spaces. Local assemblies. Adenta Municipality, La Nkwantanai, AMA. Listen. Local assemblies must invest in affordable and accessible markets for informal traders. Go and ask for the price for a shop at Medina Market. Go and ask about it at Adenta Market. I've been there. Yes. Exorbitant prices. We are talking about affordable and accessible market. Affordable and very much so. Number 2, stronger enforcement bylaws. For I can tell you, for the bylaws, we have them. All the bylaws, we have them. Regular monitoring by city guards. Regular. Can they work 365 days throughout the year? Work every day, even on weekends. Monitoring city guards and police can help ensure that footbridges remain free for pedestrians. Number 3, public education. You need to do this with some public education. Pedestrians must also be educated on the importance of using footbridges rather than crossing highways directly. Urban planning, very, very important. Ghana, we don't plan. Here in Accra, everybody wakes up and he's building. He puts food here. He puts a small market here. He puts something here to sell. He puts an enterprise here and there. Future infrastructure planning must integrate designated vending zones to accommodate the realities of Ghana's informal economy. Listen, this economy we're enjoying here in this country is largely informal. Get to the capital, the Accra business city. Get to Makola. Get to the roadside. These are places people sell to make something. I want to show you some of the videos, and when I return, I'll be concluding on this very subject. Please watch these videos.
Because before I say number no guy if you are too baby corrupt. So Baba was another answer by him. Second, I am one ten. What you say? Or the video I'm bringing you down. Why what you say?
Footbridge.
enough. Fresh wire fences have been mounted along the median to block illegal crossings. Task force officers, armed with canes, have also been stationed at the junction to enforce compliance.
They have been using the bridge. We force them. They want to cross the road, but we are forcing them now to use the bridge.
Sometimes discipline has to be what? Has to be shown. So we sometimes scare them with this Kofi Baboni.
Some residents say the measures are long overdue.
Cool. Yeah, so if you ride down there, it be cool, it be cool. Or is it human being? If them no do like that, we go past there. So that can't be said, it be cool.
Now, I think they are implying us to use the bridge, which I think is a very good initiative.
For safety reasons, that's why people are using cane to make sure people don't cross the road. So I think it's a good reason.
As you can see, a lot of people are trooping in using the bridge, and that is very good. If they should continue like this, it will be very helpful.
Others are unhappy, arguing the footbridge takes too much time and energy to cross.
It makes somebody waste time. It is very, very nice. In the other way around, it wastes time.
It is quiet, faster using that end to the other side.
The municipal chief executive for Lankontanai Madina, Ibrahim Faila Fusaini, says enforcement has not been easy, with some task force members even coming under attack.
Some people even pull a gun on them. In fact, others pulled cutlass, and we arrested him. Today he's in a police custody.
But he insists the task force will remain until discipline is fully enforced.
They'll be there. In fact, they'll be there. So long as we are also ready to ensure that we comply as pedestrians, we comply with the system, we comply with even boarding a car. I mean, no one will be there to direct you, do this or do that.
For the assembly, the goal is simple: save lives and restore order at one of Madina's most dangerous intersections.
There you have it. And there you have it. That's it. That's it. This is the canker we're faced with. I'm employing all assemblies, especially district assemblies where we have staffs like this, issues like this over there. Come on, we are not happy
on a typical day
with this kind of stories.
Of pedestrians take deadly chances.
It is good to preach the word of God, but please do so in regulated spaces. Don't block the way. Put your piano over there and play, whilst people can have space and a pathway. That's wrong. That's very wrong.
Over time,
if you are trading, I'm talking to you directly. Trading on footbridges is abominable. It's not on.
Enough is enough.
And that's our show for today. Let's say a very big thank you to people watching us right now, and they have shared some few comments with us. I want to read some of the comments to you. And in Shiraba, yes, in Shiraba, let me get to your message right now. Oh, I got it, but it has just escaped me. I don't know. All right. Shiraba, I'm going to retrieve your message and read it in just a moment. Yes.
Some residents say
she said, God bless you with all the good works you are doing. Thank you so much. Inshiraba. Patience. Inshiraba patience. God bless you. Thank you very much. And you can share more comments with us. And we come your way with more of this from time to time. Thank you very much. This is our editorial here on NSG News, and we spoke about reasons why we have kept our footbridges and we have turned it to marketplaces, and that is not on. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and this is the future of Ghana's digital journalism, and this is home to digital journalism. This is NSG News, and this is Kofi Asante Mensah saying a big thank you to the crew, Kofi Entry, Kofi Berry, Francis Entry, thank you very much, and our boss, Mr. Justice Kluche, thank you very much, and our bosses outside the country, thank you very much, and thank you to you for watching this very space. We'll come your way with another show. Please stay. Thank you.